Yo, what? Yo, I wasn't here for the earlier. What are you talking about? I don't even know. I just joined, so
Why do you think Islam is true?
I think Islam is true because it is, I believe it's true. What else is there? You know what I'm saying?
I feel it, bro. I feel it. You believe Islam is true because you believe it, bro. What else is there? I mean, what else we got it? But I believe. I know what you say. I feel you, bro. Talk to us.
There's multiple miracles in the Quran that are going on, that's been predicted that are going on right now.
Like what? Like what? Tell us, man.
Okay, the Euphrates River driving up. You know what I'm saying? That's in the Bible too, but
it's in the Bible, yeah. So that shows that the Bible is true and the Quran will be copying the Bible.
Okay. What is it called? The universe.
But just really quick, that proves that the Bible is true, right? With it having true miracles and prophecy like that?
No, that doesn't prove anything, bro.
But you just brought it up as a proof for Quran.
Listen. The Quran doesn't say that everything that Jesus said was false. Jesus was a prophet too. So he could have said that. All
right. Hey, man.
Okay.
You came up here. You did your thing, bro.
I got a question for you, though. Listen, I got a question for you.
I don't got no answers, bro. The only thing I can tell you, bro, is that I believe, man. I believe in that. And what else we got? What else we got, man? What else we got?
I don't know. Listen, I don't know why you're tweaking out right now. I'm not even saying anything.
I'm not even tweaking out. I'm on my beliefs, man. You on your beliefs, bro. And I'm on my beliefs.
I mean,
what else we got, man? What else we got? You know what I'm saying? What else we got, dog? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man. Hey, put it here, man. What else we got, man? What else we got, dog? What else we got, dog? We just got our beliefs, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shoot. Hey, thanks for coming out, man. Thanks for sharing, man. Thank you. I'm in it there, man. I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna just call it. I'm gonna call it because I'm gonna call it. Because what else we got? What else we got here, man?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Is it Brozer? Is that how they say your name?
Yeah, Brozer Ummah. Yes, I'm Muslim. So I'm reading this. Okay, Islam is false. All right, change my mind. Okay, speaking of change your mind. 4 wives in this world, 72 hur virgin in heaven. I'm sure. Have you read the Quran? What's how Muslim describe the heaven?
You're not a Muslim?
I am Muslim. So the thing is, change my mind. 4 wives in this world, 72 virgin in heaven. How does that sound?
Sounds like Las Vegas.
Well, what I'm saying, how do you guys describe the heaven? Like in Muslim, heaven is like a river of wine. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm making fun of that. The way we describe the heaven. How do you guys describe the heaven in the Bible?
You're not a Muslim.
Why not?
I could tell. You believe Muhammad's a true? You believe Muhammad's a true prophet?
Who? What? I'm sorry.
What do you think about what the past guest said? You think he was making sense?
I think it was kind of stupid, though.
You're a Muslim, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure. Did I pay you to come up here?
Huh?
Did I pay you?
No, you didn't.
Okay. Just no, you didn't. All right. So you're not one of my paid actors. Dang it. Okay. So you think that the last guy, what he said was pretty stupid. All right. So tell me your take on it. What's your take on it, bro?
In the verse, it doesn't say it's fully it says it's detailed, but it doesn't say it's fully detailed.
Okay.
So obviously you wouldn't I don't know how to explain, but if
it does say detailed about all things, right?
Yeah, in all topics.
So does all things mean fully?
No, it means in topics wise.
So it's detailed about all the topics?
Yeah.
So is it detailed about the topic of Adam and his wife?
It doesn't say fully detailed, but I guess.
But you said it's detailed. It gives all the details about the topics it talks about, right?
Yeah, but not fully. It's about many things.
But fully means all, doesn't it?
Yeah, in detail wise. I don't know how to explain this.
The only way to explain it, bro, is to say yes. It's detailed about everything. And you want to know the way out of this? The way out of this is saying, yes, logic, it's a contradiction, man. I renounce Islam. That's the way out of this.
Okay. It's detailed, but not fully detailed, but it's detailed in every topic.
Okay.
So it doesn't have a deep explanation about all things. It just has a little bit of detail.
It has only a little bit of detail, even though it says it's detailed about all things, right?
Yes. It still has detail, though.
Right. It has details, but not details about all things, right?
Yeah, okay.
So, but that's the problem. It has details, but not about all things. but the Quran says that it has details about all things. So that's a contradiction.
Wait, yeah, I don't know how to explain this in my head.
There is no explanation. There is no explaining this, brother. I'm trying to help you. The only way to explain this is to say yes. It's a contradiction. The book is false. That's it.
The thing is, it doesn't say fully. It has detail in all things, but not fully. But it still has detail.
All right, sounds good.
Minor detail.
Okay. All right. Thanks for sharing that. I appreciate you, bro.
Okay.
Could you explain to me why you think Islam is false?
I believe Islam is false because I don't believe that prophets can be bewitched. I don't believe that demonic or dark powers or of evil powers can control them. Muhammad being bewitched cancels him out as a prophet.
But what do you mean by he was bewitched? In what way?
That magic was worked on him and his mind was being controlled to the point where he did not know what he was doing or saying for a very long time.
Okay, but Muhammad, he was a person. He was a human, right?
Yeah, prophets can't be bewitched. They have the spirit of God.
Humans as well. Prophets were humans, but they had a special connection with God, correct?
They cannot be bewitched. They have the spirit of God.
But the thing is, they were humans. They're not super people with supernatural abilities.
They have the spirit of God. They cannot be bewitched.
But they were humans, and humans can come across temptation and everything.
Temptation is not being bewitched.
Okay, but in the sense I'm talking about, humans come across everything in life. Do they not?
Yeah, bewitchment is not a process of temptation or trials that you go through as a believer. As a prophet, you cannot be bewitched or overtaken by demonic powers. But
life is a test. You can come across anything in life.
I feel like you're ignoring what I'm saying. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
I am.
Okay. So I said that the prophets have the spirit of God. So evil spirits cannot overcome the spirit of God that is within the prophets or that is upon the prophets.
Okay, let's go back. Where did you hear that he was bewitched?
In the Hadith.
Which one?
Let me pull it up for you. All right. Sahih Bukhari 3175.
Can you read it out for me?
Yes, it says, narrated Aisha, once the prophet was bewitched so that he began to imagine that he had done a thing, which in fact he had not done.
Okay, so basically a dream.
No.
Not hallucinations.
Hallucinations or whatever it is. The evil powers worked on him to where he thought he was doing things that he wasn't even doing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was bewitched to the point where his mind, he didn't have control of his own mind. He was bewitched.
So that's the reason why you think Islam is false?
It's one of the reasons. It shows that Muhammad's a false prophet because prophets
what's the other reasons?
Prophets can't be bewitched.
Okay, what other reasons are there?
Wait, what do you have to say about this one?
No, I'm just saying, what other reasons are there?
I'll get to that. I'll show you the other reasons, but this is top notch. What do you think about that? You believe that a prophet of God who has the protection and spirit of God on them, do you think that they can be bewitched?
I do.
The Quran goes against that. Look, hold on, let me show you. If you go to chapter 16, let's go to 98. So chapter 16, starting at verse 98. When you're paused, I can't hear you, just to let you know.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
It's all good. But I'm going to read it out. If you want to look at it yourself as well, you can. But this is chapter 16, verse 98. It says, so when you want to recite the Quran, seek refuge with Allah from Shaitan, the outcast. Verse 99.
Yeah.
Verily, he has no power over those who believe and put their trust only in their Lord. All right. So Satan has no power. His power doesn't work on those who believe and trust Allah.
Okay, but there was another prophet as well, Prophet Ayub. I don't know his name in English.
Let me finish this.
Okay.
So his verse 100, it says, his power, so Satan's power, is only over those who obey him and follow him and who join partners with Allah. So Satan's powers doesn't work against those who believe in Allah and trust in Allah. They only work against those who follow Satan and commit shirk. So if the powers of Satan was working against Muhammad, that means
I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
But there was another prophet as well, Prophet Ayub. I don't know his name in English, but he was a true believer of God. He had everything. God gave him everything. What do you call it? The devil became jealous of him, and then God gave him permission like the devil to take everything away from the prophet. That was basically the devil's doing, not God. So he basically, wait, what?
Did you just receive a
I'm
message?
confusing myself. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, I'm confusing myself. But wait, sorry, I forgot what I was saying.
You're talking about the story of Job, who had troubles from Satan.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's not bewitchment.
So you know what I'm saying, basically.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, and you're not saying you're not dealing with what I'm bringing. You're someone in the chat said you're being bewitched. Come on. That was good. That was the moment, like, was crazy. Right, that was pretty good timing.
Mm-hmm.
Good timing joke. But look, trials and tribulations, hardships, is not the same as being bewitched, having evil power controlling your mind and affecting you. She left.
Can you explain the Trinity, please, Avery?
No.
It doesn't make logical sense, does it? It's a contradiction, right?
It makes logical sense. There's no contradiction in the Trinity. I don't have to explain it to you.
How can the Son of God be the same God?
Islam is false. Change my mind. That's what it says here.
The point is, if there's a logical contradiction in your understanding of God, then therefore your understanding is not correct in Islam.
Okay, so if my understanding is incorrect of God, that makes Islam true?
It's the only other reliable source.
But how does that work?
It's one of the only major religions. It's either Christianity, Islam, or Judaism.
So how come Judaism wouldn't be true if Christianity's false?
Because Judaism is the earliest revelation.
So is Judaism true?
Judaism is true. Yes, in part. Yes.
What do you mean in part? It's either true or it's not.
Okay. Well, my point is that it doesn't matter. It's
GodLogic.
It doesn't matter, bro. Explain it. Just explain the Trinity. How can it make logical sense?
Why do I have to explain the Trinity to you? If Christianity is false, I need other options. Judaism seems to be a good option for me. So why not? Why not just lean towards Judaism?
Because the further revelation.
No, according to Judaism, there is no further revelation. The Messiah is it.
Where does it say that?
It says it in Daniel 9. It says in Daniel 9 that the Messiah will bring an end to sin and to prophecy, to vision. So he'll be the last. He'll be the seal. He's the seal of sin, of prophecy, and the end of sin.
Jesus came after Daniel. So what are you talking about?
Exactly. So when the Messiah came, he's the last messenger. He's the last prophet. He's the seal. That's what Daniel says. He prophesies the coming of the Messiah.
Right, but John came after Jesus, right? John? Yes, in Revelations. John
is a contemporary of Jesus. He didn't come after Jesus.
No, he prophesied after Jesus was already dead.
He expounded on the gospel that was already there. He didn't bring anything new.
He certainly brought new prophecies in Revelation.
You're missing it. The revelation that John received was of the gospel. That's what he received. So further revelation of the gospel, the coming of the Messiah, his mission, and all this stuff, it's expounded on in the book of Revelation, in John's revelation. It's not a new revelation. It's not a new thing, a new message.
But I don't want to get into semantics, but it does add new information about like the end of the world and stuff. So
but that's still the gospel. It's still the gospel. That's the point. It's expounding on the already set message, the already set revelation, which is the gospel.
Then you can logically say that Muhammad is getting, expounding on the gospel as well.
Is he? Is Muhammad's message the gospel, part of the gospel?
No.
Okay, then. So you can't say that. John's revelation is part of the gospel.
This is the point. The Injil, which we do not have a copy of, was the thing that was confirmed at the time. Okay.
No. I'm leaving Christianity and I'm going with Judaism.
All right, go ahead and go with Judaism. But here's the thing.
But you know what? Here's crazy.
If you want to leave,
the most Jewish thing I could do is believe in Jesus. That's crazy, isn't it?
Obviously there are Jews for Christ, but sure.
Yeah. So I'm sticking with Judaism. Since Christianity is false, I'm gonna stick with Judaism, and fortunately, it leads me to the same beliefs as Christianity. SubhanAllah.
Avery, if you can't explain how the Trinity is not a logical contradiction, how do you expect anyone to believe in Christianity?
What does that got to do with Islam being false?
I think that if there's 2 billion Christians and they, don't believe in the Trinity, then they're going to look at other options. And I think that what does that got to do with Islam being true or false? Does the falsehood of the Trinity make Islam true? It's one evidential point. Obviously,
how is that an evidential point to Islam?
Because it confirms the Islamic viewpoint that the Trinity is not true.
But so what about the other viewpoints out there that the Trinity is not true? Like for example, Jehovah's Witnesses or something, or Mormons. They also don't say that the Trinity is true. So is the Trinity not being true, proving that Jehovah's Witnesses have the true religion?
Yeah, I mean, it's you're right that it's one evidential point. And there are other things to consider. You know, like you have to look at everything.
So it doesn't make Islam true. Can you just concede that, man? And let's get to some.
Yes, I can see that it's one evidential point, and that you can't just rely.
That's not what I said. It's not an evidential point at all. It has no bearing on whether Islam is true or not. You get it?
Well, I get what you're saying, yes, but my point is that it's one.
So what makes Islam true? That's the question.
You're not going to answer the question about the logical contradiction, then, I assume.
Well, the topic, it says Islam is false, changed my mind. So forgive me, Your Grace, if I started this live and I didn't have you in mind, Your Highness, to have the topic of the logical issues of the Trinity as my topic. And please, again, forgive me. My insolence, Your Grace. The topic, is Islam is false. And again, forgive my impotence. I do tend to stick with the topic, Your Grace. So
yeah, fair enough. Ultimately, Islam is false. So I think you're right. And Jesus is God. So yes, I agree with you. So anyway, have a nice day.
So you were trolling me.
Yeah, just a little bit. All right, have a good one, man.